I'm an artist who makes drawings. Sometimes the drawings just stay as two-dimensional drawings. Sometimes the drawings are animated, so they become 2 dimensions plus time. And sometimes they're used as projections, these animations, in theater productions. So that's a kind of drawing in 4 dimensions, in time, in 2 dimensions, and in the space of the theater. And the sculptures and the tapestries, all the work that comes out of it, even the texts that are written, are, I think, an elaboration of the process of drawing. So when I'm performing in front of the camera, there's me behind the camera, and there's this other idiot, me also, in front of the camera, performing these stupid actions and stories. So there is a kind of both connection and a dissociation, which is not so different to how we feel, I think, in the world in general, not just in the studio. The key is always the physical activity in the studio, the walking, the making, hands with paper, hands with cardboard. That's when one feels, it's not that one feels alive with the material, but that's when my thinking feels alive in that physical activity. Well, Sweetly Play the Dance, although it has as its form a dance of death, that sort of medieval and early Renaissance image of death leading everybody from the Pope to the king to the priest to the farmer to the child, about the plague, an image of the plague. So it has that, but it also has a resistance to that, the image of dancing against death. But in the end, it became about this long procession across the screen, which has echoes. Obviously, it has echoes in Europe now, though it was done before the news was filled of migrants coming into Europe. But there have been migrants moving across Africa, escaping terrible civil wars for many, many decades. So it's both a theme that I've worked at a lot in the studio over the last 20 years. It's something in which the current news is full of different images. And it's a way of looking at a mass of people in this horizontal, lateral movement rather than coming towards you and to the shadows they make. So of course, in that sense, it immediately goes back to Plato's cave. So without saying this is what it was about, those are all the elements that sort of go through my head while working on it. And they don't have to arrive at a meaning, they have to arrive at a critical energy level to say, yes, let's work on the project.